It's your boy, okay? Ultimate Madness 5, day 1. I love URL. I love caffeine. I'm on caffeine. I'm a partner with caffeine. I got one of the biggest shows on caffeine. But a nigga ain't your friend if he tells you what you want to hear. Your friend gotta tell you what you need to hear. Ain't that right? Can I get an amen? Amen. Amen. All right. Amen. With that being said, good night. Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night. Where do I start? I don't know if it's caffeine in Atlanta, what issues they got together. But when caffeine and Atlanta combine together, it's an outage. Genesis, good night. Any Given Sunday, good night. UM5, good night. Every time caffeine and Atlanta get together, it is good night. Not a good night, but good night. They have a toxic relationship. Every time they get together and it's time to get down and get busy, good night. That's number one. That's number one on my good night list. The name of this video when it hits YouTube is called Good Night. There's no other title for this. Caffeine, I love Atlanta. They got good food. Apartment 4B, fire. They got the Fat Tuesdays by Battery Park, fire. The Hyde, fire. They even got a Harrows out there, fire. This is how you know I've been to Atlanta a lot. I had the quarantine when I got COVID in Atlanta. I love everything about Atlanta, but it's something. Every time caffeine in Atlanta go to, and I mean good night. Tomorrow I don't good night. Go to an outskirt. Get out of Atlanta for tomorrow's event. That's all I ask. Get out of Atlanta for tomorrow's event. There's a lot of suburban areas in Georgia that are good. Get out of Atlanta for tomorrow's event. Please, we need everything to run smoothly tomorrow. We got 5 big battles. Number 2, Calico. I love you. Cal, you know I love you, Cal. Good night. Good night. No Zaza tomorrow. No Patron tomorrow with Seamoss. Just Seamoss. No Zaza tomorrow. No Patron with Seamoss. Just Seamoss. Good night. So, battle 1, Nunn versus Seed happens. Right? This is how I called it. First round, very close. If somebody says Seed happens, got round 1, I'm not mad. Round 2, the W2 Turbo Tax rebuttal, all them Seed flips Nunn had, crazy. I had Nunn winning the second round. Third round, Nunn's third round, he had moments. If this was a 1 out of 10, I'd probably say it's a 7.5 to 8 Nunn, but I thought he did enough to win. I thought Nunn got the second and third. Seed, fire. I love him. Unorthodox style, crazy, but I did not like the angle taken in the third. I don't know how I felt in the building. Watching it on camera, it was dry spots. You know what I mean? I call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? Give him his props. Love what he's doing. I didn't like the third. It had a lot of dry spots, so many dry spots that I felt like it was evident that Nunn got the battle. So I had that battle 2-1 Nunn. Was it a body? No. Did I feel like it was a clear win? Yes. The fan vote was 84% to 16. I know I wasn't tripping over there. I haven't been eating. I've been juicing and drinking water. So you know you get delusional. I got a hunger headache. You know what I mean? I'm irritable. I'm tired. So I'm thinking maybe what I'm thinking, y'all not thinking. But the fan vote let me know we on the same shit. And thanks to Calico, now I have 2 people that took a loss in my Get Money and Drink Water black t-shirts. By the way, those are discontinued until we get a win. Thank you, Calico. Thank you. Because I thought Nunn made it 1-1. But now, you know what I mean? After taking 2 L's and the black get money and drink, the shit is discontinued. Thank you, Calico. Thank you. Good night. But all joking aside, though, listen, judging is a tough thing, man. Judging is a tough thing. So I'm not going to be here for the bashing the Calico, you know what I mean? No, it is a tough thing because you got people on your ass when you make a wrong decision. That's why me, Calico don't know yet because he never judged. I did. I got myself the fuck out of there. They asked me, do you want to be in UM as a battler? No. Do you want to be in UM as a judge? No. Do you want to watch UM from home? Yes. Good night. No. I'm just going to be a spectator. That's all I want to do. No. I just want to be a spectator. So I know how it is to be a judge. It's tough. It's your opinion. It's what you think. When I'm saying it, I just disagree with what Cal said. I mean, I think Nunn won. And I disagree with Calico twice. So that's why I said good night to Calico. Good night. Next battle, Shuni versus Head Ice. Now, what makes it even crazier, right? And I'm going to just break this down. When you having a judge battle, so many variables make it hard for you to judge when the battle gets interrupted. So I personally, that battle should have got postponed until tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like I said, the power outage, all joking aside, obviously it's something with the votes or whatever caffeine with the big production they got, wherever they going in Atlanta, they got to figure that out. So, I mean, it's not caffeine's fault. I've been a part of the production. I've seen, you know what I mean, all the shit. But just that intertwining with Atlanta, I don't know, man. They might have to break up that relationship. But, yeah, Shuni went first. She messed up. Head Ice went. Then the power went out. Regardless of that, Head Ice was already winning round 1. So, when they brought it back, it was just for watching purposes, like just to make sure everybody got their round. But Head Ice already got round 1 in the bag. Second round from Shuni, I'm like, yo, where was this in the first? Because her second round was insane. She was bugging the fuck out. Something's gotten into her lately. I think it was that break, but that performance with Fonz and then that second round with Head Ice, she's on a different type of time right now. Like, I'm just saying, pen-wise, bar-wise, Shuni is on a different type of time right now. If y'all pay attention, I really study and pay attention to battles. Like, she figured something out because her shit is... No, her second round, we're not going to do that, Kobe. Her second round was wild. She had some shit in there. That was crazy. And her first verse Fonz was crazy. Those two rounds right there, perfect those, is scary for niggas. For sure. Shuni, Head Ice second round was crazy too. Let's not get that twisted. Like, a lot of niggas don't be understanding the encrypted and coded shit that he be saying. He be saying shit that's crazy. But I gave her the second. Third round, Shuni stopped with like 16 bars in. And then Head Ice had a for sure win in the third, but then he stopped short like 24 in. Then he caught it back, kept going, had fire, and before he messed up, he had fire. So I gave Ice the third. Head Ice first and third. Shuni got the second. So I believe the judge's decision was all correct on that. Nobody got that wrong. That was all correct. You know what I mean? The judges got that correct. The fan vote was voting for Ice, and I had it being that. So everybody, you know what I mean? That was a good night. Not a good night. Last battle, JC and O-Red. O-Red goes first. I like O-Red's first round. O-Red's first round is fire. O-Red's first round is vintage O-Red. The O-Red we used to watching, the O-Red we used to seeing, that's who popped out in that first round. That was vintage O-Red. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what nobody's saying. If y'all don't get the sports references and all that shit, cool. I got him. I watch basketball. He was wilding. You know what I mean? And just the way he be setting his shit up. When O-Red is on, O-Red is dangerous. JC's first round took a little second to heat up, but he started going crazy. First, debatable, but I'm going to give it to O-Red. Second, O-Red started taking the EFB angle. I think it fell flat like it's been done. We heard it before. It didn't really, you know what I mean? I like the little rum vodka scheme, but then I feel like it started tailoring off. You know what I mean? It wasn't, and then he ended kind of short. I don't know if, well, let me not say ended short. He stuck to the 2 minutes. Because, you know what I mean? That was the case, too. A lot of times that shit was going over, and niggas was letting niggas dance way past 2 minutes. But then, you know, they cried with me and all that. Forget all that. But second round, JC clear. To me, JC clearly took the second round. Like, nothing to talk about or discuss. It really wasn't even a debatable round. JC clear second. So it's 1-1 going into the third. That's how I'm calling it. I got the battle being 1-1 going into the third. In the third round, O-Rad had some bars. They were sleeping on him. He did something a little controversial at the end of the third with the, I mean, I'm not even going to touch on that because, you know what I mean, that's past battle rap, but whatever. It was in his material. Third round was solid. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I heard the beginning of JC's rounds, and then the stream cut off for me. So I don't know what happened in the rest of that third. I got like 12 bars in the third, and then the stream cut off. So honestly, I had it being 1-1 going into the third. I don't know who won the third. I know Calico voted for O-Rad, and whoever did see it, they was complaining because I guess a lot of people had JC 2-0. But I don't know how anybody at home or anybody from my position, which was on, you know what I mean, in the gaming chair, if you weren't in the building, I don't know how anybody else could call the last round because, oh, Cal voted 2-1 JC. Okay, I thought he voted for O-Rad. Cal had JC. Okay. So who picked O-Rad? John? Quest picked O-Rad. Okay, got you. So yeah, I don't know how I seen people being upset with Cal off that decision. I don't know how they could be upset if they didn't see it. Only the people at home, and I guess on the Zoom they watched it. JC won JC won to the judges. Seed Happens won, and Head Ice. Those are the 3 winners. It's 5 battles tomorrow. But overall, tomorrow, we need to stream the run. You know what I mean? A lot better. Which, like I said, I know it's not in Caffeine's hands, but we got to have a talk with Atlanta, man. What's that girl? Yeah, they got to have a talk with Atlanta, man. They got to have a talk with Atlanta. We got to get this shit right for tomorrow, man. We do not need another good night. So tomorrow, we got to get this shit right. Judges, know what I mean? Tough job. We counting on y'all tomorrow. It's 5. Crucial. Good night. So honestly, all joking aside, though, the only one that I could say went that I didn't agree with today from the judges was the Seed Happens in Nunn. And I'm not just gonna leave Cal hanging out there on his own. John too, man. You voted for Seed Happens too. Good night. And I had none. Know what I mean? So other than that, I don't know how to call the JC one. It was 1-1, and I had Ice winning. So tomorrow we gonna see what happens. Ultimate Madness 5, day 2. Hopefully it's hopefully I don't gotta title this what I titled it today. Hopefully I don't gotta say what I know I'm about to say. Good night.